What's going on, guys and girls? Owen Nick. So I bought another Honda. Never buy Hondas. Bought a Honda. An 87 VFR V4. And no, this bike was a 1 year only bike. And 1 year only, all white. So it's missing the stock pipe. It's got a gauge pipe on it, which I'm okay with. Let's see if it's warmed up yet. Let it warm up a little more, but it's not. It's pretty unmolested. Besides that, besides the pipe, everything else looks pretty original. It's dirty. I still gotta clean it, but it's pretty good shape. It's pretty clean. Looks like I gotta cut this lock off there. Someone's got a lock on there. I don't have a key, but it came in at the yard, and it was so clean. I'm like, I'll take that bike. I actually traded my little Montesa trail bike for it. Just like I said, I think this is where the hour is headed in the collectible world. These 80s bikes, and they're great riders, man. If you want to go for a ride, these things ride like a dream. So we'll see. I might take a little trip on it this spring up into Canada, because it's a comfortable bike. Even though I think this bike was actually classified like the Gixxer as a sport touring bike, because it's pretty comfortable. I mean, it's not an aggressive stance. So I'm gonna go take it for a ride right now. It's 60 degrees in February in Minnesota. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna go take it for a spin. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Keep watching. I'll keep shooting. See you. What's going on, guys and girls? Owen Nick. Here's that 85 Interceptor I picked up at the yard. Put the seat cowl on it. Didn't come with that. She's nice. Gotta be one of the cleanest Interceptors around for an 85 750 with a whole 11,000 miles. You know, people always ask how there's so many nice clean bikes in Minnesota. It's because there's 7 months of winter here. So people buy motorcycles and then they put them away for the winter, and they keep cheap gas in them, and then the gas goes bad and then clogs up the carburetors, and then they sit in the garage, and then they say, oh, I'll fix it next year, and they never fix them. Just like this bike. It's sat since 2019. And the tank was full of crappy gas, and the carbs were all clogged up. But this bike's very clean. I mean, it's almost new. I mean, look at them engine cases. And the paint's just nice. It's got a couple little tiny, like a little flaw right there. The seat cowl did not come with it. After I bought it, someone said, hey, I got a seat cowl for that bike. And it was for the red and white one only. I added the blue stripe to it. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. It's a epitome of the 80s. And I like it. Digging it. Alright, guys. Have a great day. See you later. What's going on, kids? Today we're looking at the Benelli 250 Quattro. This bike was made in the late 70s and early 80s. It likes to be revved at high RPM. It's already warmed up, so don't worry that I'm revving it. It likes to be up in the high RPM. It doesn't redline till 10. Or no, till 11 or 12. 12 is the red line. And it likes to be ridden like a two-stroke. You know, there's a lot of history in the Benelli 250. Benelli first made a 254 cylinder in 1939. And that bike was water-cooled and supercharged. It's called the compressor bike. And very special bike. But yeah, in the late 70s, they decided to remake the 254, and this was it. One of the first bikes that I know of, they used plastic. All plastic. Plastic tank, plastic side covers, except for the front fender. I don't know why the front fender's metal. Plastic tank. No master cylinder or reservoir. The reservoir's under here, and the master's under the tank for the front brakes, which is unusual. This particular bike is very unmolested. It's only got 4 miles on it, so kind of a museum piece. Yeah, neat bike. Like to be ridden like a 2-stroke, high RPMs. Top speed I think was 92 or 94, somewhere in there, 90. So weighs not much, I think 270. So pretty light. Neat little bike. And there she is, Benelli 250 4-cylinder. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and really appreciate if you shared my videos. Thanks, man. Have a great day. What's going on, kids? Oh, Nick. A little smoky in here, because she hasn't been running for a while. This is the 87 RG500 Skull Bandit issue, which was House of Colors in the UK. Painted these bikes. They were all blue and white, but they painted these Skull Bandit models. Trying to get up to operating temperature. First time I started it this year, smokes the hell out of the garage. Great bike though. This particular one, it's got pretty low mileage. So much smoke I can't even see. 7,000 miles. It's pretty good. 7,000 miles is pretty good for an 86 or 87. Sorry, this was 87. They only made 532 RGs in 87 because the U.S. had outlawed. They outlawed 2-strokes before the RG came out. So this was never sold in the United States, ever. But this one came in through Toronto, into New York. A friend of mine, Mark Rashevsky, bought it. And then I got it. But yeah, awesome bike. I had the seat cowl for it right up there. For some reason I took it off. But yeah, it's a great bike. This particular one has been modified a little bit, exhaust. And oil pump's been taken out, so it's pre-mix only, and some motor work, carbs and air cleaners, and battery delete. So it's got no battery, which I like. Always starts every year. Second kick, always fires. So yep, the RGs are pretty good bikes. You know, the RG and the GSXR, these kind of changed the history of motorcycles, in my opinion, from tractor quality to aircraft quality, because these things are both like aircrafts. You know, first aluminum frames. GSXRs were so fast they had to have their own race series because they were so fast. But I like the RG better because you sit higher in the saddle. This thing, you sit in it. The seat was 2 inches higher. I think it would have been a better bike. But anyway, I'm going to pull this outside and let it run because there's too much smoke in the garage. Can't even see. All right, see you guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you sharing. Thanks. What's going on, kids? Oh, Nick. Here's my old Suzuki, and that I bought from Philip. And then I got it running, and Bob bought it.
But he bought it from you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he bought it from me.
I bought it for him in Miami. Brought it to Lauderdale. I mean, to Minnesota. Now it's in.
So you live in Minnesota?
I live in Minnesota.
Now it's in Kansas City.
And I'll tell you this story. I bought this bike from him. I was in a rental car driving to Daytona. I get to Daytona, I showed some people the pictures. They said, where's that bike? I said, it's in Miami. They said, you need to go buy that bike. So I called him back and I offered him money for it. And he said, yeah, I'll sell for that. So I drive back down there. I'm in a rental car. And I'm like, well, how am I going to go get this bike? Some guy I don't even know said, here, take my van. And that's how I met this Dave, who I'm good friends with now.
Yeah.
And then
Dog bullpen.
yeah, David Bullpen. So then I said, I'm not going to be back tonight. I got to his place like 5 o'clock. It was getting dark.
Yeah, it was
and I had
dark.
friends in West Palm, so I stayed in West Palm for the night and then drove back to Daytona the next day and met like 10 people through the whole deal.
Yeah.
This bike is something
But you
else.
went initially for the
Gixxer parts.
Gixxer parts.
Yeah.
You know, what a lineage of
But yeah, he
story.
got it up
The
and going.
gentleman that owned it before the estate.
Oh, Dick Vallis?
Yeah, before
All right,
Dick
see you
Vallis,
guys.
He was in.
Oh, here's his water
Canada.
buffalo.
And I found it on the internet. He bought it in Daytona.
Hey, will it start easy?
Huh?
Oh,
Sorry?
yeah.
Yeah,
it starts
can you?
Right up. You better move it. You're going to gas
Oh,
out.
yeah. I'll get her straightened up here.
It's like, got any mosquitoes?
All right, we're going to start her up.
You think I'm kidding? Watch this. Wait, let me get out from behind it. Yeah, we should take those caps off there, Bob. Watch out, you're going to
But
hit your
yeah,
bike.
don't hit your bike.
I want to hear it without those.
Oh, that's why he's running rich. They ain't supposed to be on
Yeah,
it.
who put those on?
He
there?
did.
Put 'em on there.
He
You
did.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Take 'em off.
God.
Let's see-
Take them off. We're all sitting taking it off.
Yeah,
really
I'm not going to
sounds.
choke it because I've had it running.
No, just start it
Yeah,
up.
we all want you to take those
This is
off.
what I
Bob.
love about it was when
Use some tools.
the first time I started it, this is exactly how it started.
I already ran it, so I know. Ah, should have never sold this bike. There it is. Brian Kenny's old race bike back on the road. No smoke, everyone else. All right, see you guys. What's up, guys and girls? Zoe Nick with the Benelli 6-cylinder. This is one of my personal bikes. Well, everything here is one of my bikes, but this is something special to me. It actually started out as a 500 Quattro, and my friend Dave Keel had this motor in a crashed 750 with very low miles on it. Front end of the collision, bent the frame. So he had a very low mileage motor. I mean, like nothing. I think it had 11 miles on it or something. Someone just got it and crashed it. I do have the rims for the say, because these are Quattro, the outer rims. The hubs are the same. I have the double disc. I have the other disc for the front end. So once I put those on, everything else is say. There's no difference between the Quattro and the say. Everything's the same except this foot peg. This foot peg post is different, and the brake lever. Nothing else. So fender's the same, seat the same, tank's the same, everything's the same. But this bike's an awesome bike. It's one of the nicer says I've ever had, and I've had a lot of them. And I think it is because it's a fresh motor, and I put a 500 Quattro sprocket on it. So it goes highway speeds really nice. It'll cruise comfortably at 100, like really comfortably, where most says are really revving out. So I'm glad I did that. Let it warm up a second. I have Velcro my plates on. this bike came out, these were very thin tin. I machined these. Only 2 of the screws are real, these 2. The rest are fake. But yeah, the tin ones, you just touch them and they dent. So these are thick, solid aluminum. They're not going anywhere. And I put this is actually the Moto B logo, but I didn't put Moto B, just Pesaro. That's where the city in Italy where this bike was made. And something very special about this bike that no one else has, that I'm proud of, that I have. Look at that. John Carlos Morbidelli, Luciano Battisti, and Mr. Benelli. All signed that, and I have video of them all signing it in Pesaro at Benelli Week. I'm glad I did, because they've all passed away now. So I'm glad I got it. Alright guys, I will see you soon. I will be in Argentina in 2 weeks for Benelli Week. If you're in San Rafael, come by, say hi. Alright, hola.